sprays and random stuff like that. Down here I kind of have some little random stuff and some sponges. I have a Nancy sponge and a Real Techniques one. I really like those type. I also have the storage from IKEA and this storage from HomeSense. I have some sprays like toners and MAC Fix Plus, and then I have some primers. This is the Becca Backlight Primer and then the L'Oreal Louis Magique Primer. I really like them, they're kind of dupes for each other. And then I have a bunch more like Benefit and Krylon and Model Zone and L'Oreal. Then moving on, I have some moisturisers and some oils. This is the Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Concentrate. I really like it. It says midnight, but I use it in the day. I then have some more moisturisers. This is one is my favourite. I've gone through tubs and tubs of this moisturiser. Then I have a little lip scrub from Lush in Popcorn. Then I have a bunch of samples, mainly from Sicily. I always go in there and buy stuff and the woman always gives me samples. So, yeah. Then this drawer is eyes. Down the side is some small palettes, so like duos, trios, stuff like that. This is one from NARS, it's beautiful. I also have ones like Kiko and stuff. Then here is liquid eyeliners. These are from Lush. They're really gorgeous. This one is from Maybelline, my daily eyeliner. This one's pretty from Kiko as well. I just have a bunch. These from Tanya Burr. This one. These from Collection. They're stunning. Stuff from Tarte is also really beautiful. Then these mascaras, I know it's an absolute state, but hey ho, this one from Essence is really nice. I saw Tati do a review on it and I had to try it. I paired it with the Benefit Their Real mascara. I think it looks really nice. I'm not going to go through them in too much depth because they're boring. So here I have some eyeliners. These two are my favourites at the moment. These are both from Urban Decay. The blue one is called Mainline and it's extremely hard to get hold of. I always wear those two together. Kiko always has some really nice eyeliners. This brown one's my absolute favourite from them. Then moving on to this drawer, this is basically all glitters. I have this random like glitter sheet thing that kind of just lives in there. I have some fine glitters and some chunky glitters, a bunch of little random things, some Tanya Burr ones, and then these glitters were kind of like a bit different and mixed together and stuff. Then I have some random glittery things for YouTube videos. Then this drawer is again another eye drawer. I have cream eyeshadows in here, gel eyeliners, pigments, eye primers, everything basically. So here is cream eyeshadows. I have some Essence, Maybelline, Kiko. My favourite is this one by Elizabeth Arden. It's called Sand Dollar. It's beautiful, especially on brides. Then I have some MAC pigments and glitters and some Lush pigments. They change colour, some of the Lush ones. It's so cool. I desperately need to do a video on them because they're awesome. MAC one's my favourite. Then I have some cream eyeshadows in like tubes. This one's my favourite by Bare Minerals. It's stunning. The colour's beautiful. Then I have some eyeshadow primers. So NYX, Essence, all that stuff, Too Faced. And these are my favourite things from MAC ever. They are the MAC paint pots. They are stunning. I have a few colours. This one's soft ochre. As you can see, I've used it a lot. This other one is clear water, and this is stunning in the summer. It's such a beautiful colour. Then I have some more pigments. These are from Peaches and Cream and a bunch there. Then some single eyeshadows, so Kiko and Topshop and Sugar Pill and all that stuff. Then in this drawer is eyelashes. There's not much to say about this drawer apart from there's some eyelashes, some little random stuff at the back, and extras. These are my favourite at the moment. The Kiss Lash Couture Faux Mink Lashes. They're really nice. It's from GWA, and these ones from Suzanne Jackson. They actually do them in Primark, are really nice as well, only £5. Some Makeup Forever ones and just a bunch in there. I also have some lash glue in a little tube. Keep them all in the tube as well as the tweezers, and they stay in there together, so that's a little hack for you there. Some little wands and things like that. Nothing too exciting in this drawer, to be honest. Then this drawer is my brow drawer. There's some little concealers at the back and palettes that I don't really use, to be honest. They're just kind of there. Then some powders in this little section, eyebrow powders, and there's this really weird Essence thing. It's called a brow marker. It literally looks exactly like a highlighter, so it's weird. But yeah, then there's the main bulk of my eyebrow products. This is by Terry, Benefit, NYX, bunch of stuff. I have a lot of Benefit products, as you can see. Benefit killing the brow game at the moment. I also really like this from Makeup Revolution. And then I have a couple of brow palettes down the side. Then here we have highlighters, cream highlighters and powders. there is like a little palette in there, which is just a highlighter, which I couldn't fit in the main section, so it's just there. Then there's my usual powders, so it's Makeup Forever, Ben Nye and Sicily. That's beautiful powder, it's got glitter in it. Then we have some loose powders, so Krylon and Bourjois. Then back here is pressed powders. This is my favourite pressed powder at the moment for baking, actually. It's Essence Brightener one. It's supposed to be for baking. Then here is cream highlighters in this section. This isn't a Lush one. It's actually supposed to be an eye product, but I use it as face. It's really good, but it's really messy, but it is stunning. Then I have a Cover FX click stick. You click one end and each end has a highlighter in. Really cool and handy for travel. There's a bunch of Makeup Revolution, MAC, Me, a ton in there. Benefit. Then here is my powder highlighters. I have the Bobbi Brown highlighter, which is gorgeous. It's in the colour Pink Glow. It's stunning. I have the Too Faced Candlelight one, which is stunning again. Look at that detail on the pan, even though I've used it. Then we have the MAC ones, which are in some cool colours. Then I have this one from I Heart Makeup. It's supposed to be like the blusher, but I use it as a highlighter and it works stunningly as a highlighter. There's some more back there and some palettes from Sleek and stuff like that, you know, the Solstice palette. Then this drawer is foundations. You can pretty much see what's in here. I have concealers, you know, MAC Cosmetics, Revlon, NYX, a ton in here. Kat Von D. Then we have high-end foundations, so Makeup Forever, NARS, Bobbi Brown, more NARS, Cover FX, Urban Decay, stuff like that. Then these are my drugstore foundations. I really like the Max Factor one, and I really like this CoverGirl one, although it seems to kind of crease into my eyes, but I'm still trying. Then in here we have lip products, so lip glosses, lipstick, and liquid lipstick, stuff like that. So to the left on the bottom is corals, next to it is reds. Then the four sections at the top, the two in the middle are high-end, so high-end nude on the right and high-end pink on the left, and then above that is drugstore pink, and then above that is drugstore nude. So I have loads like Sicily and Kylie and Kat Von D and a ton. I have also some from like NYX and Revlon and L'Oreal and Max Factor, and this one's one of my favourites from Lips Ink or Nails Ink by Lottie, and it's very similar to Bare from Kylie. It doesn't look like it, but it is. And this section is some random eyeshadows, just loose eyeshadows just chilling in there, and then contour products. So in this section is Korean contour, so there's Makeup Forever palette, NARS, Lancome foundation, which does exactly the same as the Do The Who, that's why I have it in here. Yeah, a bunch in there really. NYX, it's a really good one. Then here is powder, contour and bronzer. There's two Bourjois ones. They're really subtle, but they're really nice. I have the Kevin Aquan sculpting powder in light. I really like that one. Looks really light, but I'm really pale, so it's fine. Rosie Huntington Whiteley for Autograph. Benefit. There's just a bunch in there. The Bourjois one's probably one that I'm using the most at the moment. Then here is the first drawer of my high-end palettes. There's just some that I made as well that's just chucked in here of all my single eyeshadows in. If you want a detailed video of those, I can do that, just like the video. That's a Pantone Universe palette. This is a Ted Baker one, that's gorgeous. This is a Sephora Beauty of Giving Back face palette, which is stunning. I have the Kylie Take Me On Vacation palette. Becca Eyes Light palette, which is my favourite palette ever at the moment. I absolutely am in love with it. Christmas, summer, every single time of the year. This is the ABH Modern Renaissance palette, of course. The Huda Beauty Desert Dusk. And this one from Inglot. And then this one from Lancome, which my nan gave me, which I love. Then this is the blusher section. On the top here, what I'm touching now is all drugstore. So there's Topshop, Asda, NYX, Essence, a bunch of Rimmel. This one's really nice. This is the Rimmel Wake Me Up blush. I don't know if they do these anymore, but it's stunning in the summer. Then these are high ends. There's Too Faced. This one's my favourite, as you can tell, from Benefit, the Havana blush. It's just Shumara, weird colour, but it still looks gorgeous, especially on paler skins. Becca, Kiko. This is a MAC one in Well Dressed. Kiko blushes are my favourite. There's also Stila ones. And then this Illamasqua one, which is so bright, but it does look really pretty when you have a tan, trust me. And then the classic duo Orgasm and thingy from NARS, can't remember the name. That drawer's rubbish, I'm not going to go in there, it's just some random stuff. And these are lipsticks, so back there are just ones I never ever use, ever. So yeah, these are high end in this little box. So these are Ted Baker. They're really stunning. I need to do a video using these or something because they are beautiful. And then we have a bunch. So we have Stila YSL. Thank you, Liam. This one from Sicily, which I absolutely love. It's my second favourite along with the YSL one that Liam bought me. It's basically butter on your lips. It's lovely. Yeah, we have a lot there. Then we have MAC. This is my favourite one called Fro. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's gorgeous in the summer. This one is called Soft Hint, so cool, but if you put it with like a nude colour in the centre of the lips, it looks stunning. So a little life hack for you there. This one's my first ever MAC product. It's called Please Me, the lipstick. I got it in Mexico. And then this one's really hard to get hold of as well. It's called Prevail. I think that's how you pronounce it. It was really difficult to get hold of that one. Then here we have drugstore lipsticks. I have a bunch from Topshop. I like the Topshop formula. I also have some Revlon colour stay ones, some Revlon lip butters that everyone went mad about like way back in the day. I have a bunch. I have Maybelline, L'Oreal, Milani, Essence. These Essence ones I actually have 2 of because they're my favourite colour. One of my favourite colours anyway. Then this one's from Model Zone. Stunning packaging. This one's one of my favourites, called Skyline Pink by Revlon. It's stunning. I love colours like that. Again, so yeah, that's kind of my lipstick collection. I did declutter a lot of them before this video, so that's why I've not got many. Then here are my kind of drugstore palettes. I'm not going to go through them too like deeply because they're kind of not as interesting as the other palettes. This is some sleek ones. This is the Oh So Special palette. It's really nice for weddings. This is the Del Mar palette, which is stunning for holidays. And this is the Ultra Matte Dark palette. That's one of my favourites. Sorry, my hair's in the corner. This one's from Flamar. It's not that good, but I can't go to it because that second colour from the middle I pointed at is stunning. We have a bunch. This one is a highlighter face palette from Makeup Revolution. It's stunning. It's the Rose Gold 2 palette, I'm pretty sure. And these are my high-end palettes. There's so many. I have all my Urban Decay palettes. I have a bunch of Tarte ones. I got 2 because my mum ordered 2 accidentally for my birthday, so I have 2 of each, but I never can have too many palettes, and I do freelance bridal makeup anyway, so it always comes in handy. I have some MAC ones down here, some small MAC ones. This one's gorgeous, little purple one. I also have my colourful MAC palette. There's not much organisation to that. And then I have my like neutrals palettes. There's like purples and oranges and all fun things like that. Then I have a bunch of Urban Decay palettes. This one's my most used one, the Naked 3, again perfect for brides. Liam also got me the Smoky and Naked 2, bless him. And some more Urban Decay palettes there. This one I can never open because the black crack goes everywhere. I have the Ultimate Basics and the Naked Skin Shape Shifter palette, I think is what it's called. Then I have some Too Faced palettes, the Natural Matte palette, which I'm using a lot at the moment. And the Cat Eyes palette, the Matte Eye palette. I also have a face palette. I always keep all my palettes together, that's why I've got some face palettes in here as well as eye palettes. I keep brands together kind of thing. Then we have this Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. Another Too Faced, this is a love palette. I got it from TK Maxx actually. I don't use it that often, but the colours are beautiful in it. They're so pigmented and creamy. As you can see the swatch there, that was the lightest colour. Then we have, as I said, some Tarte palettes. This is the Tarte's Pro palette. I've got 2 of those. As I said, do freelance anyway, so it doesn't matter. This is the Tarte Matte palette. This is Don't Quit Your Daydream palette, which is absolutely perfect for holidays. It's got golds in it, amazing for blue eyes as well. This is Don't Quit. This is the Dream Big palette. I smashed one, so I'm happy I have 2. This is my favourite Zoeva palette. It's a Caramel Melange palette, and I absolutely love it. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.